know, it's one of those. Pick one. You pick a side. Oh, we're in Bristol, give it up for Grampy! Hey guys, how are y'all tonight?
Great.
I just want to tell you that the bathrooms around the back there, make sure if you got to go, get up and go. I usually do a lot of assisted livings and nursing homes. And usually when I'm done, there's not a dry seat left in the house. This show is being sponsored by Brookdale Assisted Living. So if you need to go for a tour, just see me after the show. And they tip me a little on that. But, you know, getting old is a lot of fun. And I see some of you guys in there shaking your heads. Yeah. They say that, you know, it's for the birds. Vultures. But, you know, at least, you know, the vultures at least wait till you're dead before they start picking at you. I mean, you know, give me a vulture or give me a doctor, I'm going to choose that vulture. But you know how it all starts, right? You know, I'm sure you guys be able to relate in here. Let's see if this makes any of y'all kind of tremble. Getting up or getting down? Getting up, getting down. That's kind of like last night. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little sleepy. I accidentally took a Viagra instead of my Ambien last night. I was up all night. Sore neck. Anybody got any smartphones? You got these smartphones? Well, they follow your every movement. Maybe literally. Any of y'all sit there checking your Facebook on the toilet? Well, you know, if you sit there for more than 5 minutes, you start getting ads for Metamucil. At 7 minutes, it's Preparation H. At 10 minutes, it's the Roto-Rooter. I don't know what they're trying to tell me. Hey, you guys know what the most popular male adult diaper is? You know, what's it called? Depends on what. Olive Garden, you're okay? Taco Bell, not so much. I mean, I want one that's called Bounty. I want a quicker picker up. But maybe that's just me. But I am Grampy. People say, you don't look old enough to have any grandkids. Well, I do. I've got 3 grandkids. Right. It's like everything else in my life, it comes quicker than you think it does. But you know, I've learned that you look back at these kids and we screw these kids' minds up. I mean, we do. I mean, we sit there and say, you got to play nice. You got to play nice till you get them in sports. Take your head off, kill them. Oh. But you know, we tell them to keep your eye on the ball. That works well for some sports, but not for wrestling. So I thought back when I was in high school, I was quite the wrestler. I know y'all may not realize it, 132 pounds. I mean, I've been working on this dad bod. We're actually working on a grand bod. Y'all remember the Weebles? Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. That's what I keep telling my kids. So anyway, I'm on the record books at Tennessee High, Bristol, Tennessee. 7-second pin. Let me show you how it went. Now, her name was Mary Catherine that pinned me.
You need help getting up?
I've got Viagra for that. I thought back to my high school days, and Mary Catherine, she was my first crush. When I look back on it, that was really the only physical affection I had for a female my whole high school years. But I fell in love with her. But I look back now at how to raise my kids. I messed up a lot. Any of y'all messed up on your kids? Any of them in therapy? Well, I saw a veteran in here. You're a veteran, right? No, sir. Any veterans in here? All right. Now, you guys have tattoos where you served with your brothers and sisters in war and all those type of things. My hat's off to you. Thank you for your service. But my daughter comes home. She may have been 16. I said, honey, I know you ain't got no money. Where'd you get them tattoos at? Well, I started dating a tattoo artist. I said, oh, so you got it for free? No. We kind of have a tit for tat arrangement. That's the same thing I said. Was, well, I still don't know how she got them tattoos, but I'm not worried. Hey, but you know, a lot of people spend a lot of money on them tattoos. That's a big business now. How many people here got tattoos? Just the military people, and I know the rest of y'all. Y'all help me out here. I'm thinking about getting a Gramp stamp. And on one side it's going to have Piglet. The other side's going to have Tigger. And they're saying, come on, Pooh. I just have to tell you, that's the only thing that's consistently hard on me is my stools. And you thought I was kidding about that rotary, didn't you? Well, a bit more about me. I've been married for 37 years. 44 if you count child support. 3 different women. Well, I've learned, though, if you can't change or fix it, you just gotta laugh it off. So my first wife, she was on into astrology. And she was born June 24th, so that makes her a Cancer. It's like telling people I'm a cancer survivor. She wanted to get back with me a couple times, but I stayed in remission. But my second wife, all she liked to do is fight. Anybody got any relationships in here? You're here alone? They're not? Well, you know, the only good thing about having a partner that likes to fight is the makeup sex. And I'm not sure whether she's really into me wearing makeup, but... Well, she left me for Mary Catherine. The same one, the same one. She pinned me twice. Well, then I met my third wife. And the first question she asked me was, what was my count? 7.3 A1C. I thought she was just looking for a sugar daddy, but well, she left me for my endocrinologist. Phew, women! I'm telling you what, women. You know the worst part about getting old? You see these young chicks, and you still got 18-year-old eyes. Am I right, guys? You still got eyes. You know, you give them. You're right. Okay. She's got something else of yours too. But you know the worst part? Just like today, there were some girls up here that's drinking wine. I was hoping they was going to stay. I sat there and said, man, oh man. I bet their Nana's hot. I mean, a man's got to know his limitations, right? So anyway, anybody watch that Golden Bachelor? Yeah. You know, it's renewed spirit, renewed hope for us older seniors, right? Renewed hope. Now, anybody been on them dating websites? Anybody? Now, I've seen some of your profile pictures. You're lying. Even the married man. I've seen their pictures. There we go. Well, anyway, you know, there's a difference between young people websites and old people websites. Young people have Bumble. Old people have Tumble. But I think they need to work on their line. It says, fall in love all over again. That fall just doesn't quite get it when you get along. But you know, young people got eHarmony. Us old people got ePharmacy. I was going to try that one, but it'd take me forever to put in all my prescriptions, and I didn't think it was a bitch. Well, for some seniors, they got this hour time. But then for older seniors, they got this almost out of time. That's the one I went for. Large font, large print, a lot of pictures, not a whole lot. But they had all these acronyms. We're acronym crazy anymore these days. So I was looking at them profile pictures. Had to figure it out. Had to make sure I put a good picture down there. RBM. Regular bowel movements. Well, I didn't quite get that one checked mark. Then I had AOP. All original parts. And then I had the WAPs. Well, I got that one wrong too. Walker assisted person. But guys, I'm telling you what, it's really weird. Really, really weird. Instead of profile pictures, some of them had headstones. They're markers. I'm like, what is up with that? Come to find out, that's those that already passed on. I was like, well, why don't you remove them from the website? I said, well, that's how they're able to still vote. Well, I did notice most of them were from Ohio and Pennsylvania. That's a different story. Well, y'all not going to believe this. Guess who I saw on Almost Out of Time? Mary Catherine. I noticed that she had implants checked on hers. Turned out they were dental. But I want y'all to know, I still got it. We got together and she said I took her breath away. Wasn't too hard, I stepped on her oxygen hose. They really should have put COPD as one of them acronyms, but anyway. Anybody else in here have performance problems? But you guys got it so bad you can't raise your hands. I have to admit, that's not my joke, but it's too funny just to pass that one up. Hey, I do have another question for you, though. You know this LGBTQ plus? What's the plus for? Is it for plus size people and we don't realize it because we can't see them at the walks and the marches? Oh, too far. Too far. Or is it for those that are with the add-ons? Should we also have the negatives for the take? Too far. Too hard. But you know, with young people today, they confuse me. I've seen some with ankle bracelets and I don't know what that means. Y'all don't either, so that's a good. Well, I want y'all to know, Mary Catherine's ghosted me. She died. It's okay, I got her vote in the next presidential election. Now, before I get out of here, I'm going to leave you guys with some people call it wisdom, but I call it mistakes. Okay? And you young people back here, y'all might be able to use this somewhere down the road. So y'all think through these really, really hard. A spare set of underwear is more important than clean ones. A good doctor is like a good mechanic. When you leave, nothing leaks. The same doctor that wants to take away your driver's license for fear you might kill somebody will let you keep your gun permit. Good doctor. I try to limit how much time I spend in the sun for fear of cancer. So I only smoke in the shade. If you fall and you can't get up, it's a good time for a nap. Now, I'm not sure how many of y'all get this one, but I learned this one the hard way. I know it's a clean show, but it's kind of, no matter how bad your diarrhea is, you can't stop it with a butt plug.